from Burns Beach. This is a beautiful 22 degrees morning. My name is Tack. Up there behind me is the pathway to success. And this is the Ironman in me. So the pathway to success looks a little bit rocky today, and that's exactly how I feel. Today is a big day, and as you can see on this bit of beach, it's rocky as anything, and there is no clear path. I've got an ocean out there that is really flat this morning, but this tide will keep coming in and keep going out, and the waves will still keep coming. But I just crossed over that bit, and I got this bit ahead, and this bit's quite an easy walk. But as you can see up ahead, a few more rocks to come. For those of you who have been following my blogs, you'll know I've got something called chronic encapsulated post-traumatic stress disorder. I've also got something called moral injury. Now that's an aspect of my psychology which I will explore with you in the coming months. That's not for today. What is for today is what's happening today. Today, 3 people who I have never met before, to my knowledge, who have been given reports about me, will make a medical determination on whether I can still hold office in what I'm told is going to be a 20-minute Zoom call. Now, that's the process, and I'm not going to be positive, I'm not going to be negative about that process. That is a process which has been put in place. I may have something to say about it later on down the line, but that's where we're at, and that's what I have to go through. And to have my last 25 years come to an end effectively on the back of something like that, that's a hard process. Going back to my video the other day where I said, you're not going to hear me say there's people worse off than you, and you're not. But I know there are other people who are waking up this morning and probably have the same feelings in their stomach and in their head as I do. I can tell you now, it's not a nice feeling. I said a while back that I wanted to help remove the stigma that has attached itself to mental health issues, particularly for frontline personnel and first responders. So let me give you this thought. This knee has been strapped like that for most of the days of this week. People who know the process I'm going through, people who know that I've got PTSD, colleagues who know I've got PTSD have seen me, and the first thing they say is, "Oh, how's your knee? Are you okay? Do you need an operation for it? Is everything all right?" With real concern. Not one of those people have said, "How's your head? How's your brain? Are you okay? Do you need any support today? How are you travelling?" It just hasn't been said. Now, don't get me wrong, my psychologist who I saw yesterday, yeah, she always asks how I'm feeling, so I'll take her out the mix. But the people who are around you every day, they're the ones who I'm talking to. If you have somebody who has got mental health issues, PTSD, stress, depression, anxiety, it is okay to ask them if they are feeling okay. And it may well be the best thing that they hear all day. Because sometimes, and I hate this feeling, sometimes you feel completely alone. You feel like you have no one supporting you. And inside, you know you do. But it doesn't stop the loneliness feeling that can manifest itself on this type of journey. Today is a hard day for me. This is one of those days when I didn't want to get up. For the last week, my breathing has been very shallow. I've noticed it regularly. You've probably noticed it on the videos. Stress levels are clearly up. Anxiety is not something I really suffer with, but clearly anxious feelings are present because I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's ahead. If you are going through similar emotions and situations like I'm going through at the moment, please let me tell you that it is okay to cry. Now, particularly with guys who may be from backgrounds where showing your emotions isn't the manly thing to do. Guys, let it out, because if you do not let it out, it will bottle up inside you and it will absolutely eat you. You need to know it is okay not to be okay. It is perfectly okay that you're having a hard time with emotions, with how you are thinking. But if you are feeling that way, and you have not sought help yet, please get off your backside and go and get it. I'm not going to harp on about that today. Today is about me. Today is about me putting my case across to, as I said, 3 people I've never met in a very short space of time, and telling them how realistically I can't do this job anymore. I've been damaged by what I've seen, what I've heard, and what I've been subjected to from various aspects of my role. And unfortunately, that sort of psychological damage is all too common due to so many different factors, and over the coming months I'm sure we will share those factors. And when I say we share those factors, I want you guys to get involved. If I pose a question, or if I make a comment that you like, don't agree with, please feel free, stick something in the comments of the video. Because if we have open and frank discussions and dialogue around mental health, it can only be to the benefit of everyone, not just the person who has the mental health issue. If you are working in a team with someone who has PTSD, depression, anxiety, stress, and you don't, and you can talk about it with them and talk about it with colleagues on how best to support them, like you would if their knee was knackered and you'd said, oh, I'll tell you what, let's move you to the desk closest to the door so you don't have to walk so far. It's exactly the same for mental health. Exactly the same. Let's just get to a position where we can talk about this without anyone feeling that there's something wrong with them other than a perfectly normal medical condition. That's all I'm after. I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm going to continue with my coffee on the beach, thinking about what's going to occur in the next few hours, and I'll let you know. Today is a blue sky day, and it's just the end of one run and the start of a new one. Have a good day, everyone. See ya.